celebrating this warm weather and fresh blooms by throwing a party that is quite literally spring in a party form. Cherry blossoms, pastels, fresh fruit. It's everything we love about spring packed into one pretty spread. And you can make it a luncheon, a bridal shower, baby shower, or even a light weekend brunch. Amy Richardson is here with the party of the season. And Amy, this looks like a party. This looks amazing, from the cherry blossom to the red. Tell us what you have here.
Well, I thought it would be fun to do something different, because you know how you go to showers and you have all these events in the spring, people getting married and babies and all that kind of stuff, but there's always kind of the same kind of shower food. And I thought this could maybe be the newest food for the season, something different and light.
I love it, because you're right. You kind of look for those big salads with maybe some rolls, an occasional sandwich, but this is really taking it to the next level.
Well, I think so, or something different anyways. You know, you can have them instead of just coming to a party, they're going to have an experience, which is kind of fun.
Okay, tell us what you brought here first for the cherry blossoms.
So I decided that, actually this little darling vase was my mom. She got it for her wedding, and I was sitting in her front room and we were talking about it. I'm like, what kind of food would go with that vase? And this whole menu has come from this vase, if you can believe it.
That is some serious inspiration, and it is a sweet little vase.
I mean, maybe it's kind of random, but it was kind of fun, just to kind of be creative with that starting platform. But I thought the first thing to do is just to have these wonderful blossoms and things that are in season right now, and bring some of that beautiful spring into your home. So I think the first thing is you just decorate with flowers, and then we've got delicious spring rolls. Or do you want to talk about the drink? Or
I want you to
dessert?
show me this drink. What about this drink?
Okay, now this drink is it's a combination of herbal hibiscus and passion fruit tea, and then passion fruit juice.
Wow.
So it just has the most delicious flavor. I mean, it definitely has kind of a tea flavor, but iced and with a little blackberry and mint, it is just a beautiful.
So visually pleasing, so pretty with
it is,
the whole
and you know what they
layout
found?
everything.
That everybody likes red drinks. Everybody likes red drinks.
I swear, I've always thought red. Why is that such an attractive color?
But it is. Maybe it makes you thirsty.
Fish, right?
Yeah, Swedish fish, totally.
All good things come from the color
red.
red.
Yes, so this is kind of just, I thought that the flavors of the passion fruit is kind of unusual and something kind of different rather than your traditional lemonade or lemon water. And it's easy to make. So that's kind of the drink, and I think the presentation in the glasses with like a little, you know, special picture, something is kind of fun.
I love it. So pretty. Now, the showstopper here for me, though, are these spring rolls.
Well,
I am dying. I've not seen them with fruit before. Tell me about these.
Well, what I've done is I've used coconut rice in them, and the coconut rice is so good just by itself. But you just wrap them up in this rice paper and put different combinations of fruit and greens, really pretty much just total girl food, but in a spring roll. And you could even do it as a party if you wanted to. You could have a little place where they dip it and they choose their own fillings, because it's really effortless. And
that is fun. This is a move over chocolate fountain, right? We've got
move over chocolate fountain.
You guys will make these instead. They look a little bit more uppity and pretty. Okay, so tell me about these. Let's move over here, and you're going to show me how to make these.
How to make this. You don't want to do dessert first.
Oh, we can do dessert first. Let's do dessert always first.
Well,
is that even a question?
No, I am always dessert first, because then you for sure have room in them.
For sure.
I thought it would be kind of fun to just do something with vintage silver spoons and call it a silver spoon chocolate mousse instead of shots. Just doing something kind of fun and get out grandma's silverware, and just, chocolate mousse is super, at least my recipe is super easy to make. It's nothing. And so you easily have a dessert, and then some spicy ginger coconut cashews, homemade too, that you can just kind of make and have it as something that they can just eat as their party.
And so you are serving this on the spoon?
Yes, serve it on the spoons. So it's just kind of something fun and different. I mean, I guess if they want more, I don't know what you do there. But
I mean, people always want more. Just have a bit.
Just have a lot of silver spoons, right?
But I love that. So fun. And is this easy to make, this chocolate mousse?
Oh yes, it's way easy. It's just basically chocolate and cream. That's it. So it's super easy to make. Yeah.
And good enough. And how about the nuts?
The nuts, I just stirred those on the top of my stovetop with, I used Torani coconut syrup and ginger and just the tiny coconut, and then that's it. So you just kind of cook them until the sugar absorbs, and then you just put it out on parchment paper to cool. So you could really customize anything you wanted for your party.
Excellent. And I know these recipes we will have available for people online.
The full recipes are on the website.
Okay, so let's dive into these spring rolls.
Okay, so now you're going to see how easy it is to make. Okay, so what we're going to do is you need to get some spring roll papers. Why don't you go ahead and put a sheet of this in the water. The water, they have to soak for about 15 seconds.
I think I just broke that. Sorry
it's
about
okay.
that.
It'll still work. And you soak it for just a few seconds, and then you want to have wet towels that you do it on when you're putting them together.
Wow,
And
so this is super interesting. It feels like a little disc of plastic.
I know, like you think, why would I want to eat that?
Food, right?
Are you kind of thinking that? But the interesting thing is that like, okay, so I think anybody can make these. I had a few disasters with the wrap, like the first time I did it, where I just had to throw it basically in the trash. You know, okay, so that's
How is
good.
that?
Okay, so
So
all you're
just
gonna
where
do,
it's barely flexible.
Yep, just till it's
Okay.
barely flexible. Okay, then you can choose whatever kind of toppings you want. Now, if you want it to look beautiful, you're gonna put
I do.
the strawberries on. Why don't you go ahead and do it? You can start it. You can choose anything you want.
Okay,
We've got
so
feta
whatever's on there.
cheese, and we've got nuts for a little bit of crunch. We've got goat cheese. We have berries, cabbage, and I have some combinations that I think are delicious, but you can use whatever you want. But
Okay.
what makes these really good is the dipping sauces. You can either put those right directly into it, or you can have it on the side. But basically, I've got a tangy lime, poppy seed dressing, and a passion fruit orange, and they're really, really, really good on it.
And that sounds amazing. So are you doing the dressings with just kind of a salad dressing base with an oil base and some sugar?
There's not oil base, if you can believe it. It's sour cream.
Literally cannot believe
sour
that. Really?
cream. Yep. I found that the sour cream base for a dressing is absolutely delicious, and then you just add your fruit juice to it and just whatever you want. So,
Okay, so I know when I'm making a salad, I like some nuts and cheese to kind of give it the depth and richness instead of just
right, which
plain.
is what you need. Okay, so now what you want to do
I've
is
got
you
a
need
ton
to
of fruit,
put.
but maybe I did too much. I'm not sure.
Well, you're going to find out when you roll it.
This will be a surprise for all of you.
So go ahead and put some rice. We've
Rice.
got coconut rice, and the rice is absolutely delicious. In fact, I was just telling Stephanie beforehand that you can just eat that with fresh mangoes, and it's just so good.
Oh, I
The
love
rice
that. Well, that
alone.
mango sticky rice that they do at Thai
Exactly, it's
restaurants,
kind of
so
like
delicious.
that. So just take
So it's
your.
just rice really cooked in coconut milk? Or-
No, in fact, I've cheated and used sweetened, so it's sweet. A sweetened
better.
coconut syrup that you get in the drink aisle.
Okay.
It's called like cream of coconut cocoa loco or something. Anyways, you can put it right in with the rice in your water, and then it's basically flavored by the time it's done.
Oh, perfect.
So that's pretty much
easy.
it. Okay, so
Okay,
now
so
you've
I've
got your
got
rice
this.
in there, and you've got
And some
everything.
nuts.
You
I do want some cheese.
Cheese
I'm
in
gonna
there.
grab
Put your
some
cheese in there.
Are these both feta?
One is feta and one is goat cheese.
Okay.
You've got the goat cheese. I hope you like that. And then
Love
what you're
goat
going to want to
cheese.
do is you're going to want to pull one side, and you're going to pull that over towards the middle. And then you're going to want to take it kind of like an envelope, and then you're just going to roll it. And there you have like a
look at
darling
that.
little. Yep. Oh,
Wow.
see, yours looks so good. Yes. And see, it's like anybody could do. Anybody
that
can
wasn't
do
too
that.
bad.
Yeah.
It's like rolling a burrito at Chipotle. I'm always impressed when they
Exactly,
get that all
exactly.
in
It is.
there.
It's the Asian style burrito,
Look at that.
I guess.
And they are so pretty.
And they are so
I do
pretty.
love the green on the edges here.
And then if you want, you
kind
can
of learn
serve them
how to-
cut, and they're gorgeous cut too. You can cut them on an angle and just prop them up, and they're beautiful. So,
Okay, and you said we can put the sauce inside or dip.
Yep, and it is.
And what do you prefer? Does it make it soggy
Well, I like
to put it inside?
Yes, and these you have to kind of make them right before you serve them because they have a short. The rice paper kind of has a short life. It like starts to kind of break apart. So you want to just make it and serve it. And I like the dipping sauce on the outside so people can put on how much they like.
Perfect.
So.
And where can people find out more?
At greattastebuds.wordpress.com or on Instagram. Follow me on Instagram. They're all on there.
Okay,
So.
perfect. Thanks so much, Amy.
welcome.
Lovely.